This capstone explores a toolkit of possibilities in dealing with systematic environmental injustice issues and creating landscape solutions for polluted and forgotten communities. This capstone focuses on Gary, Indiana. Jumping in now to existing physical and social systems within the region, these two maps show population density and managed land use, as well as recreation areas in close proximity to polluted landscapes. Taking a closer look now at existing ecological systems, this board shows water pollution and waterway evolution over time, as well as habitat connection and evolution over time. As a kind of summary, this board shows images of the pre-industrial landscape as compared to the stark contrast of the post-industrial, current, highly degraded landscape. Jumping in now to the opportunities and constraints of this capstone proposal, goal number 1 is to effectively coordinate and increase public awareness with community members and local groups. Second is to restore habitat connections through ecological corridors. And third is to invest in community connections and regain access for community members to the Grand Calumet River system. Jumping in now to evaluation and targeting models, this board shows the ideal zones for positive environmental impact within the region. Next, this evaluation model illustrates both current and historic public access and zoning within the region, finding the same 3 priority targeting zones. This framework plan illustrates landscapes owned by organizations with similar goals within the region and shows possible funding sources that these organizations could benefit from to fund this proposal. Jumping in now to the first of the toolkit boards, this board illustrates the different ways in which community organizations and landscape architects could come together and engage the community in a meaningful way. Jumping in now to the first of the remediation toolkits, this board shows different ways in which contaminants such as heavy metals and PCBs can be removed from the landscape strategically on each of these sites. The next set of remediation strategies deals with both surface and groundwater, strategically using these ways throughout the river system and on each site to remove contaminants from the water systems. This board shows a schematic design diagram of one of the sites along the river owned by Shirley Hines Land Trust, showing how the recreation opportunities could be realized in the future for this community once these sites are remediated. This next board further illustrates the possible future benefits that these landscapes could have by adding real amenity to these disadvantaged communities in a safe landscape. This timeline shows the physical transformation possibilities of these landscapes into the future along the Grand Calumet, as well as statistical positive impacts of these changes. This final board in my capstone proposal shows the future possibilities for additional land acquisition from the U.S. Steel Corporation to truly create a seamless green connection through the region, connecting Michigan City, Dunes National Park to the east, to the East Chicago, South Chicago areas of the West.